The benefit of hip hop is that we have President Obama.
So recently, I've been getting a lot of videos in my feed about this place. Specifically, it's about vlogs and daily life there, not to mention what it offers in terms of places or things to do. But I have to say, is the hype deserved, or is it just a tourist trap? From what I see online, and yes, not everything can be based on what you see on the internet, here are just a few points I've been thinking about lately. Japan is no stranger to destinations. I mean, shoot, to be honest, people only go to Japan because it's cheap, right? Or the stuff you see online. How many people go to Japan for tourism? It's definitely changed because everywhere you look, these so-called hidden gems aren't so hidden if everyone knows where they are. These same people will glaze. Oh, you gotta see the Tokyo Sky Tree. You need to sleep in those capsule hotels. Oh, you gotta see Mount Fuji. Those pagodas, bro. How about those? Oh, Piss Alley. Like, who's naming these places? When you see online, it doesn't look anything like it did on social media once to get there, if not worse than what was advertised. For example, like those capsule hotels, all stacked up on top of each other, so you could literally hear anyone cough or fart next to you. I don't even know why this is a thing. There's better options. Love hotels too. I thought that was weird because I've never seen that anywhere else in the States. You also have to know that many of these same people don't really care what happens, the tourists, because they think the consequences don't matter to them. You have people doing jungle gyms on shrines, dancing on trains, breaking or stealing statues, vandalism. It's no wonder the block starts throwing hands. These townspeople near these areas try to do anything. I'm talking like putting up giant black tarps or make people go away, because can you blame them? I'd be pissed too if I had randos showing up 24/7 blocking traffic or blasting music for a video. I feel like if you're going to places, it's better not to be a pirate because they only know one Somali, if you know what I'm saying. And better to be the example and not the exhibit. All in all, places in Japan can look cool or feel different. But at the end of the day, it's no different from real life, as people can use filters or music to try to entice you, because that's how hype can look most of the time. While many see Japan as so technologically advanced, the reality is that it is so not. You want to pay with anything, most of the time it is cold hard cash. A lot of shops and restaurants don't use Apple Pay, which is, come on bro, get with the times already. For a place that is hyped as one of the best places in the world to go to, and so many examples of the best tech you can find, you don't have many options. Now there's also trying to land tickets or reservations with anything, and you can use an app like Line or whatever, but the kick is that they make leaps and bounds for you to suffer. It's their whole shtick. So a lot of places don't have Wi-Fi outside of the big cities. That was another thing I see people complain. They usually have to carry a different SIM card or a large Wi-Fi brick thing, because why not, I guess. Many places still aren't as developed with the glitzy singing bidets or those washlets, they call them. Don't have a good name for them. Trying to call anyone or contact businesses, it's so bad. Many businesses will still be stubborn enough to try to use faxes to share papers and documents, creating a very archaic and admittedly slow way to get things done. Because who is still using faxes in the Big 26? And those dumbass stamps, bro, like that shit is on just about everything they can get their hands on. Like, it's gonna be large amounts of paper you physically have to fill out. Basically anything you do most of the time there. Like applying for visas, becoming a citizen. I heard that's difficult as hell. Could have been an email over the phone, bro. Man, or what do you need to stamp that too? Also, anything that is mostly advertised, certain websites are packed to the brim compared to the US or just about anywhere else. Japan, it looks ridiculous, bro. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Not to mention they're really old, or they haven't been updated in years, maybe decades even. My issue is with the tech. You see, including many things on the surface, it looks quite advanced, but when you really dig deeper, you'll find that many things are still behind, but it also keeps a certain charm, which I feel is pretty good to see nowadays. Big thing I keep being reminded of is that people think Japan is one giant theme park. It's really hard not to think that. Everywhere you look at, there's always something that catches your eye. Like a pop-up shop with insert character or brand here, right? They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Manholes have Pokemon characters onto them, mascots. Everything's trying to get your attention. People scream with megaphones and they're running for office. But you have to remember that the majority of the time, there are normal people there. It's not like sleeping next to a sailor man at night is one of your dream goals. God, I hope not. But they'll think, and I'm talking tourists, it's like one of my animes. And then people are literally breaking their backs in such a society that carries stigmas up the wazoo. You cannot stand out, period. Many times, they refuse to let foreigners in. Most likely because they don't want to deal with them. They don't speak English. They don't want the hassle. Yo, bro, why can't I get reservation here, bro?
Because you look like a static image. We don't serve static images, bro. Read the sign.
Okay, I can make it anything up to you. Let me do a little dance.
Well, I don't know, man. Seeming sus lately. I saw that you went. Don't back me, Walt. Sussy baka.
All right, man. You're cool. Just whatever the fuck that was, don't do it again.
It's such a collective that while they do express themselves in ways they couldn't before, obviously, manga, TV, you know, many things. It's not like it's completely like North Korea, bro. They still adhere to a certain etiquette. It's seen in many Asian countries. They got a lot of rules and a lot of indirectness, if you know what I mean. Because damn, I feel like I need to study with how much goes on. Be quiet on the trains and don't go on the pink ones if you know you know. Don't eat out in public because there are no trash cans. Make sure your shoes aren't on these specific mats. It'll be expensive to replace because they're only made by one guy whose 500-year generation has made these expensive to make, one of a kind. You get the picture. It's definitely a great way to better relate to this. It's called Paris Syndrome. Many people in Japan glamorize or see Europe, or the city of Paris in France, as the best place on earth for the food, the music, everything. And then come to realize when they get there, nothing is like the movies. Same applies here, or really anywhere. Sound familiar? This is more of a segment with topics I didn't really know where to put in anywhere else, but still feel glaze-worthy. Maid cafes are something I haven't mentioned just yet, but damn if the whole thing isn't cringe-worthy. You find many of these in Japan and bigger cities. Women wear these maid costumes, forced to do this whole kawaii bit, but they serve overpriced food that they cook themselves, I think. But most of the time, I hear it's mid as hell, apparently. And meanwhile, there'll just be some fat guy breathing down your neck, like he's the main character. Like the whole thing feels so awkward, bro. I would immediately die of cringe if I were to step foot in any one of these. Another myth I heard is that if you walk around anywhere and if you drop something, no one will take it. Well, they'll have those lost and found places for you to pick it up, which is cool. I don't really think we have anything like that in the US. Maybe Goodwill. But I find that when people say this, you'll see videos like, oh, I left my Rolex, my phone, my wallet, all outside for 24 hours. Let's see if any Japanese person steals it. Like the risk is still pretty high, man. It's not like everyone's an NPC around you, or you could probably edit that out and post anyways, or say that they did or didn't take it. Like it's all for clicks. Another thing is that apparently the houses there are like under $1,000. Like, okay, sure. And that the houses are seen as depreciating assets compared to here. Because damn, I wish we had affordable housing, bro. But those houses are located in those dying towns, like almost like the ones with like the dolls in it. People have left over time. It'll run you a lot of money to fix it. And while they said the houses are like $500, comes with a but, and it feels like a scheme or like a timeshare because, or like in the movie, The Money Pit, the couple has to fix the house, but everything goes wrong in every sense imaginable. It costs them a lot of money. It's like that. I do think things have gotten better. I will say that. And I don't know if it's different for everyone else, but for the most part, it's mainly things like these that make it feel like more of a country to respect the boundaries and customs and treating it less like some fictional place in a book. But if you reached this far into the video, thanks. It means a lot. If you haven't liked or subbed, it's cool, but anything would be appreciated from here on out. As we speak, I'm making the next idea for a video. Maybe I'll run up a poll for ideas. Who knows? But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that, take care and see you for now. Until next time, peace.